My name is Bailey Nokevich. This is my Grandma Bobbie that I will be interviewing. When and where were you born?
I was born January the 29th, 1932 in Lutz, Tennessee, which is Wayne County, Tennessee.
Where did you grow up? Tell the city and state as well as your house looked like, how many sisters and brothers you have.
We lived in a small house on a 200-acre farm. I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
What was your family's car like? How was it different than the cars today?
Since living on a farm, we had a truck, a Ford truck. I don't remember what year.
What type of food did you eat? How was it different than the food families eat today?
Well, we were taught to eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of fish that we caught, and we grew our own food, had a big garden and grew our own food, so we had real healthy food. My brothers and sister and I worked the fields. We grew cotton to sell, and for our use, corn, potatoes, peas, popcorn, peanuts, and sugar cane. When time came to harvest, Daddy sent a letter to the principal of the school that we would be out of school for at least 3 or 4 weeks to pick our crops.
What games and toys did you play with? How were they different than what kids have today?
We didn't have a lot of toys. We had, my sisters and I had dolls, and my brothers had tools and things like that, and we played baseball. Our father taught us to play baseball, and we fished, and you had to learn, he taught each one of us how to shoot. So we had to shoot a .22 rifle and hit the targets, and then he was happy with us. He also taught us how to know where you were by looking at the stars.
What were your clothes like? Tell how the clothes were different than what the kids wear today.
The girls all wore dresses. I don't ever remember wearing pants to school, and we had long stockings made out of the same type material that socks are today. And our dresses were somewhat like what they wear today, although we weren't, like I said, we weren't wearing pants.
What did your family do for fun, including holidays, celebrations, or vacations?
Well, we didn't take vacations, but we always celebrated each holiday, and Christmas was always a big celebration for us. And what we did for fun, we played games, mostly played games.
What was school like?
School, I'm happy to answer that question. When school was going to start, our father called us together, and he said, you remember the respect of the teacher. If you get in trouble and she has to punish you, you will be punished when you get home. The teacher is there to teach you. We were taught to respect anyone in authority. And you had to know your lessons. I think the big difference today in school is the respect thing I just mentioned. There's not enough of, today, the children are not, they're not punished like we were. You either stood in a corner, the teacher took a paddle and paddled you, and we were made to mind. We milked about 20 cows, ate breakfast, and then walked to school. It was a one-room schoolhouse with grades 1 through 6 in the same room with the same teacher. Then in junior high school, like today, different rooms and different teachers for different subjects.
What was your phone and TV like? How did people get information?
Well, first of all, there wasn't any TVs. The TV wasn't even invented at this time. And the only phone we had was my grandfather had a phone that was outside, attached to the outside of the house. And you took your hand and wound the phone up, and then someone answered, and you could talk like that. But the way we got information was someone riding a horse from one farm to the other one.
What was your favorite childhood memory?
I think my favorite childhood memory was when my father called us to the living room. And he would choose one of us, and we would read a chapter out of the Bible, and then he would ask us to tell him what that chapter meant. And our going to church. We went to church on Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday for prayer meeting. And those memories stick with me.
Other interesting information?
Yes, I would like to say that I am so thankful that I grew up in the time that I did, that I had the mother and father that taught me right from wrong, that were always there for us, but yet was really strict with us. They taught us to be honest, to tell the truth, and to respect anyone with authority, like teachers, police, your pastors, or priests.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey, for inviting me to take your interview, and I love you very much.
Is there anything else?
That's it, honey. Thank you.